Didn't have what is going on out there in
2 minutes early.
YouTube land, man? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? We gotta get this thing going and get it started this morning. Yeah, it's the Genesis block. This Monday, March the 14th. I am your boy Big Mar. We are joined by an amazing panel of individuals, some of which it seems have all of a sudden went black. We've had a rough time this morning. This morning's show is going to be a lot of fun because this morning we are going to be giving away 10 million Satoshis. Now, for everybody who's brand new to Bitcoin and don't know what we're talking about, a Satoshi is the smallest unit of a Bitcoin. So in the same way that there are 100 pennies in $1, there are 100 million Satoshis in a Bitcoin. So shout out to everybody on YouTube, man. It's real good seeing y'all out here. This show has been really, really good. A lot of people have signed up for this giveaway. And what we want to do is make people Satoshi millionaires. Now, at Black Bitcoin Billionaire, the reason why we talk about becoming a Satoshi millionaire is because it is a very attainable goal for most people, right? Right now, how much is it, y'all? How much is a million Satoshis right now? I ain't looking at it.
Like $388.07.
$388. Okay. $388.07. Thank y'all. Even on YouTube. Shout out. Look, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna bring y'all in today. Pravina, thank you very much. $388 to become a Satoshi millionaire. And the reason why we say a million Satoshis is so key is because that is, number one, it's obtainable, and number two, it's aspirational, right? It's something that says if Bitcoin gets to the point where one Satoshi equals $1, then that million Satoshis will make you a millionaire off of $388. And so in the future, that's how we feel. What's going on, Empress D? How you doing? Well, like I said, I'm gonna try to make sure I bring y'all YouTube comments in. Jeff Coles, all the way from my hometown, from the town, from Lextown. He said, yeah, everybody in Lexington is waiting. We was a little bit later than 11 o'clock. Just chalk that up to daylight savings time. That kind of time. We ain't gonna call it the other kind of time. Oh man. So it's good seeing y'all on here. I'm gonna let y'all know. So I have a list of individuals that signed up from off of the Breakfast Club. We were on the Breakfast Club 2 weeks ago now? And I have an entire list of individuals that signed up from off of that Breakfast Club. And I am going to use that list, and you pick a random number. Programmatically, it's going to pick a random number between two numbers to actually pick who gets the million Satoshis. So I'm extremely excited for this. So panel, what do y'all think? Well, a million Satoshis, why is that important to y'all, man? What do y'all think about the million Satoshis? Somebody.
I mean, for me, hey, we delayed today. Don't worry. It's a byproduct of daylight savings time and whatnot like that. But what I will say is that's a fact, though. It does represent. That million Satoshi does represent a new financial shift, a new financial paradigm, right? Most people always think, let me get to that $1 million, but we know that money over time, especially fiat, loses its value. So a million a couple of days ago, a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago, a couple of years ago, won't actually be able to get you $1 million in purchasing power. But Bitcoin has been that ascending asset, right? That ascending currency. So a good store of value. So that's why a million is important. And in this new financial ecosystem, get that million, be a Satoshi millionaire, right? The same way that people ascribe to be a quote unquote millionaire in USD.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. But also I hope people understand that's a starting spot, not an ending, but a starting.
Let me put some queen magic on it, right? That's a good place for each family member to aspire to achieve. So you're moving in a great direction when every member of your family has 1 million Satoshis. And then that's a good amount to transfer into cold storage, as we say, or into a safer storage, that amount. And to me, that should be the goal of every family of color, that each member gets that 1 million Satoshis and beyond.
Also, too, it does something to you
That's a
mentally
fact.
too. Once you reach that goal of 1 million, like in my mind, I'm a millionaire. You know what I mean? And then so I have the mindset, whatever I did to save or to accumulate that million satoshis, I can repeat that process over and over again, and then it kind of translates to other areas of my life with my USD. I'm watching how I'm spending because I have a millionaire mindset now.
Yeah, and I also think it's important because a lot of people, when you buy Bitcoin, they see 0.00 decimals. They see some weird number, and they don't even know what a Satoshi is. They don't quite understand that a 0.0 is a million Satoshi. So in their minds, they're buying a small insignificant amount of Bitcoin, when in reality we're basically showing them, hey, no, that's not insignificant. That's going to put you, important later on down the road, because 0.01 doesn't sound quite as good as millionaire. You get what I'm saying?
I think it's significant, and the fact that understanding where everything is going. Once you understand where this market is going, where Bitcoin is going, where adoption is going, which we're seeing globally now. We've been talking about it before it started to happen. Now we're seeing it start to happen. It's starting to be adapted globally. How much more important, how much more valuable is a million Satoshis when the entire world is using Bitcoin as a monetary system or as a reserve? So it's literally putting wealth in your hands. And like if you had that time preference to understand and hold and wait it out until that massive adoption occurs, so that Bitcoinization occurs, hyper Bitcoinization occurs, you and your family will be in position and off to a great start with a million Satoshis. So congrats in advance to anybody who's gonna win 1,000,000 sats today. Big up to the Black Bitcoin Billionaires, Big Mar. Everything that's been transpiring over this past year has been a phenomenal experience.
I'll tell you why
what
it's
my man
important.
said down here? You see what my man said down here in the comments? He said he ain't telling his wife he got 1,000,000 satoshis.
Oh, that's bad, brother.
Man,
you gotta let her in, man.
I
You
tell
need to tell your
you
wife.
you really trying to lose? You trying
I
to
tell
lose
you
more
why
than
it's
your sats in
important.
a boating accident, huh?
I'll tell you why it's important. Have y'all been to the store lately? Yesterday's price is not today's price. Yesterday's price is not today's price. That's why it's important. It's only gonna be 21 million Bitcoin ever. Ever. They've already mined over 18 million. So, this deflationary asset is going to be key to keeping your value. Because again, yesterday's price is not today's price.
Jakumi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Yes, I think it's actually very, very important in the sense that considering the fact that Bitcoin has a fixed supply. Bitcoin has a fixed supply, and the population of the world presently is about 8 billion people approximately. So when you get 1,000,000 Satoshi, it's actually bringing you on a very, very solid position as far as Bitcoin is concerned, because apart from boycotting inflation, that means you actually have a cutting edge over a lot of people who are still willing to adopt Bitcoin as a digital asset, because when we say we only have 21 million Bitcoin available to about 8 billion people. When you consider the concept of demand and supply, you know what that means. It's more like you acquiring an asset that is going to be appreciating over time. You get.
Hey, heritage. That's what Heritage said is extremely important. Heritage, tell everybody where you at right now, man.
I'm actually speaking from Nigeria, man. I'm speaking from Nigeria, Abuja, Nigeria, to be precise. Yes.
Yeah, so listen, shout out to everybody in the entire diaspora or diaspora, whichever way you want to say. Heritage, I think it's your first time getting on with us live, ain't it? What time is it
Yes.
there, brother?
It's 4:18 p.m. right now. 4:18 p.m. West African time.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, so my man Heritage is one of our great moderators from Nigeria. So we listen. I try to tell y'all, Black Bitcoin Billionaire is global. Like it's straight up global. We even have a world-renowned comedian on with us right now. He's been on everything from Comic View to Def Comedy Jam. Black Regal, man. Black Regal. Everybody give
Oh man.
No, but
I'll be here all week.
he said I'll be here all week.
I'm at the Empire
What you eating, Black
Saturday.
Regal, man? You gotta let us know what you eating, bro.
man,
What you eating?
That looked great right there.
Oh man, that looked amazing. Do it again one more time, Black Regal. Show it one more time. Oh my God.
Man, I'm hungry, man.
That look like a bunch of
You done
veggies.
made everybody hungry, Regal. You done made everybody hungry, man. But guess what? I know everybody's waiting on this. So without further ado, we're gonna go get our first number. We're gonna go get our first number. And as a matter of fact, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna share this screen where I generated these numbers from, so everybody can see that I'm not playing around. So what I used was a random number generator on a website, and we had 1,365 signups. 1,300, y'all. 65 signups. Like, can't nobody hear y'all clapping. Y'all on mute.
Oh.
Well, yeah.
There you go. That's huge. Like,
Congratulations.
Yeah.
that's the move.
Yes. So here we go. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to share the screen. Let me see if I can share that tab so y'all can see the random number generator so y'all know that these numbers. Can y'all see that?
Yes.
Yes, we can see it.
We can see it.
Yep.
Cool. So there are 10 numbers I need to generate. So I'm going to hit calculate right here. And down here, it's selected 10 numbers.
Okay.
All right, y'all see them?
Yes.
Yep, we see him.
So based on my spreadsheet, I'm going to go and find the people at those positions. All right, let's see. Oh, man. So the first number is 627.
Ow.
And on my spreadsheet, I gotta add +1. I'm sorry. So if you was at 627, I'm sorry. I gotta add +1 because my spreadsheet got a header on it. So +1. The first Satoshi Millionaire we have, and let me make sure I go down here and put it up for everybody to see, is okay. You know what? I'm tripping, ain't I? We got music for this. We got music. We got music for this because we do game shows at the Black Bitcoin Billionaire. Like, we got music. Let's get that going.
We ain't done one in a while, but
We got the game show OG over there. So,
Right. So the first winner of the 1,000,000 Satoshis is, I like making people wait. If you watching and you signed up, it could be you.
could be.
It is.
I feel like we about to go to commercial break.
Sean. Hold on. He said we get so funny. That messed me all up, man. Sean 0900. You are our first winner of the 1,000,000 Satoshi.
Congrats, Sean. You'll be
Congrats,
millionaire.
Sean.
congratulations.
Nice.
Listen.
What she need to get?
You know, you had a big pause. You had a big pause when you said Sean 0900. So I know, like, there was like 200 Sean's. Like,
We won.
We won.
I thought it was big people Sean at first.
Lamar, if you spell it,
thinking
I'll
big
put it
people
in the
Sean.
chat. If you spell it, I'll put it in
What?
the chat so people can always refer.
SHAWN.
It's up on screen. It's on the screen. You see it on the screen?
Oh no.
What's he talking about for people that's not
Can't see it
watching?
on the screen because her camera ain't on.
What? Y'all crazy. Who said it? Oh, wow. So listen. So I'm sending 1 million sats so y'all can see it. Y'all see 1 million sats?
That's it.
1 million sats. I'm sending it to. I'm gonna do this all live, so ain't nobody telling me nothing. Sean 0900.
Congratulations.
Yeah, big
And this is what I'm gonna tell you
congratulations.
guys. You gotta make sure you accept it in the Cash App. Make sure you accept it in the Cash App. But Sean, you are getting paid right now. It's asking for my fingerprint.
Oh, you got
Confirm.
that.
Y'all see it? Confirm payment.
That's it.
Listen, y'all see it. I sent it to Sean. So yeah, we got our first one off.
That's
Right.
another Satoshi Millionaire right there, man.
Satoshi Millionaire, man. Straight from Black Bitcoin Billionaire and Cash App. Shout out to Cash App, man. We appreciate everything y'all do. Thank y'all for always supporting what we do around here. All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready for the next one? Look, let's talk about some things. Can somebody tell me why Bitcoin is so important for Black folk, man? Let me know. Why is Bitcoin so important for Black people?
Man, because we
First
can.
time in our history, and we've been able to front run, the establishment ever.
Right.
So if that's any indication, we're able to get an asset before anybody else does, and because they want to pile in, they actually make it even more valuable. So that's why it's important.
Yeah, it's very important. I think it's also important from the standpoint of it can't be confiscated. Can somebody speak to that? And right now, I know there might be some mods that are trying to hop in, so I might have to let some of you guys out that are not mods. If I kick you, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to give the mods the opportunity to come in, the ones that are here. But yeah, go ahead, CJ, Corey. Somebody take that on while I'm doing some maintenance.
Yeah, when it comes to not being able to confiscate our wealth, there's definitely a history of our people being disenfranchised in that area, even not just when it comes to our finances, but when it comes to property as well. And so this is definitely one of the best instances to where we can actually take custody of the things that we own, and not have to worry on third-party access to get to it, anybody's permission to spend it. We are the ones that can say, this is how I want to use it. And that's why it's so important for us, because it's not in the hands of somebody else to determine if we deserve it or not.
Man, somebody in the comments had a real good statement as well. They said, because a private address doesn't discriminate like a bank. Ask Ryan Coogler.
Yeah.
Man.
His money.
That's the one.
His money.
Ouch.
Yeah, I reposted that on Twitter because, for those that don't know, I think he was trying to take out like maybe $10,000, $12,000 from the bank. Yeah, $12,000 from the bank, and the bank was like, "Hey, this seems suspicious." So they called the police, and he was trying to take his own money out the bank and wound up getting arrested. And that's time, money, energy, embarrassment, and that was a good case because nothing actually bad happened to him. So
what happened also is that he slid a note to the teller. So because he's so into giving directions and instructions, he slid a note, and she thought it was a note to kind of, maybe rob, even though she did see the actual money in the account. She said that he would never answer her, never talk to her.
But did she read the note? That's the thing. This is because somebody sent you a note.
But when you put, and I'm down for him, but when you come up to a teller with a note, 5, 6, 7, 8 lines. But the good thing about it is
don't count it out loud.
I'm disagreeing with you, Natalie. As much as I love you, I disagree.
Come on, but you know what?
Because there are many situations to where somebody can slip you a note.
Not as a bank, but listen, the only issue I had with it, because I love him. He's a young Black man, probably, very young, so I'm down for that. But why didn't he go to a counter or a manager when you're taking out that kind of money if you're not sure? So maybe he doesn't understand how banks work. But I'm on his side because it was a Black woman who called. But why couldn't she call her manager? why couldn't she call her manager versus the police?
I'm
Because
sure it wasn't his first time doing this. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
it was the manager that told her to call the police.
Oh, was it? But thank God it was
She
two
went to-
black
she went to
policemen
the
that
manager and
came.
said, I don't feel comfortable. The manager
Because-
could have said, you know what? Let me handle it.
You know what the manager could have said?
You know what?
The manager could have said, hey, I don't know if you know how banks work, but we don't really have your money in here.
Well, yeah, but I thank God it was two black policemen and they gave him a chance, because I think, and I hate to say it, if it had been two Caucasian, it would have went a whole nother way. But those gentlemen, from what I saw on television, were very nice, very polite. So I thank God for that it turned out.
They weren't very polite because they pulled out the gun. That was the first thing they did.
But I mean, but
I was like,
he
yo,
lived. But he lived. That's
Natalie. I
Yeah.
mean, okay, so you said, but he lived. I
Yeah,
think that I think the point that I want to make is there is no way that we can explain this away. There's no way that any of it is appropriate. And if any person, black, white, yellow, or polka dot, choose to go into a bank and not use their voice and use a note instead, then there's no way that should be looked at suspicious unless he did not have an account at that bank. Seeing as though he had a legitimate account, seeing as though he had an account that covered the balance by which he was asking for, then that's it. If he chose to use sign language when he came in there, they just should have ran him his damn money.
Well,
Period.
she said she was pregnant. She was nervous. She said she was pregnant. She was nervous, and she thought maybe he had a gun. So I'm not justifying it. I'm on his side. Let me make that clear.
But did she read the note? Did the note say, I'm here to rob you? Did she read the note?
And he showed his ID. He showed everything he was
to the back. Did somebody in the back read the note?
He put his PIN number. He gave his ID.
Yeah.
What else?
Listen, hold on.
That don't make no sense at all.
Hold on. Listen, everybody. I'm gonna stop this right now for a commercial break real quick. We gotta give these Bitcoin away because this is a good conversation. All right, here we go. Here comes the next one. Let's go. It's 1,087. So let me go to my list. Ooh-wee.
2088.
All right, hold on. We almost there, y'all. Hold on. Okay.
The person at 1088, right?
All right. No, it was 186 was the number. Can y'all see that? Hold on. Make sure everybody can see it. It was 186, so 187 is the one. I mean, 1,087 is the one. So here we go. Woo-wee. Oh, Lord. I done clicked the wrong thing. Okay, here we go.
Nice.
All right, Danny P. Rudd.
So rude.
Rude.
Oh, rude. Danny P. So rude. I went away from the screen. I'm sorry. I went away from the screen to play the music. Good stuff, man. Danny P. So rude.
Rude Satoshi Millionaire.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Danny P. So rude. So I'm showing y'all, look. Danny P. So rude. Danielle. Now, Danielle, you're gonna have to, let's see. You're gonna have to make sure you accept it. But everybody sees that. I'm showing y'all Danny P. This is how easy it is to send stuff in Cash App. Super simple. Million Satoshis. All right, they asking for my fingerprint. Confirm. Here we go. We're about to confirm it. And they paid. Matter of fact, it's crazy because when I just sent it, it was the price is a little bit different than it is now. So y'all see that. So Danny P. So rude, our second winner. Yeah. Now look, let's get back to it. I like this conversation. So are y'all saying that Ryan Coogler? I hear you, Miss Natalie. I'm gonna take your side just because everybody kind of ganging up on you. But what she's basically saying is that bank tellers are taught when you get a note to look at it very suspiciously. Because why is somebody giving you a note? Why can't they use their words? You know what I'm saying? Like Danny Tiger. That's all. I think that's what Miss Natalie's saying. Look at Corey.
Bank tellers are taught to read. That's the
Taught to
No,
read.
I did not
Read
know
the
he gave
numbers.
his PIN number,
Read.
but how many of you have ever gone in? And I'm definitely on his side. I don't know his age. My son is probably that age, so I'm definitely on his side. But I'm just saying, how many of you guys have ever gone into a bank and slid a note?
And we can just ask my wife right now. She used to be a bank teller.
Oh, please ask her.
Yeah, what's your wife say?
Babe,
But-
if somebody slid you a note when you was a bank teller, would you gonna be afraid?
It depends on what the note say, but what it's there for the dude, no.
It said,
Because
yeah.
I've had that before in stuff like that where people ask for discretion. So that's not uncommon at the bank. That's not
But
uncommon.
There you go.
And the thing is, if you
Who's the
listen
bank
to the
teller?
911 call, that 911 call, like, she didn't even tell the whole story to the police.
Yeah, I used to work at a bank.
She didn't say he used his debit card. She didn't say I have his ID. She didn't say he put in his PIN number. She just said this dude is asking for $12,000 and he slid a note and he seems suspicious. She didn't tell the whole story.
Shame on the manager too for allowing it to go that far.
Well, she had already checked his ID. So because of that, I mean, it's fine.
How do you not know who Ryan Coogler is, though?
Well, she said she saw that he had the money in the account.
Now,
She
let's
did
be
say
fair.
that. I just felt bad. It was a young pregnant black lady. So I was just trying to see where she was coming from.
I
So
can't
you blame it. She had baby brain.
People
Right,
don't know
right.
Ryan Coogler. Truthfully, people don't know what Ryan Coogler looks like. Some people
In
don't even know
Atlanta,
that.
everybody knows him. It's like saying, I don't know who Tyler Perry is.
This is what I'm saying.
True.
I know
No, but I mean, we can't say that, y'all. Like,
Yes, we can say that. In
no,
Atlanta,
like
You know what?
his face is not that. No, that's because you are into the arts and things. Like, she might not be into that stuff. I'm just trying to listen, y'all. I'm just trying to.
Okay, let me be the angel's advocate. Why did he just Zelle her the money? Why would he give her 12,000? Right? Zelle her the money in a 2-day.
Zelle got a list.
That would have taken
But how y'all know this? He's in Atlanta.
stacks like that. And 12 stacks
No.
ain't even a lot. I mean,
But here's the thing: he's in Atlanta. So how y'all know that man wasn't just trying to go hit up Body Tap? That's all I'm saying. He could have been going to Magic City, Body
it
Tap.
don't matter
any
if
of
he
them.
was making it rain or not. That's not the point.
It is Monday.
But I'm just
that
saying.
don't even matter. He could have been doing whatever he was gonna do. Maybe him and whatever. It doesn't matter. That's just was foolishness. That was, and the teller should know better, baby.
Yeah, well, listen.
My thing is when we have our babies, we should be that get us smarter. So I'm on the opposite end of that. She should have known what was up.
As the baby runs in the
Somebody
screen.
said he was paying his. Somebody said he was paying his nanny.
I mean, hey.
And maybe his listen.
Yeah, that's what he
I mean,
said. That's what I heard on the news.
Yeah,
That's what I heard on the
I mean,
news.
his nanny might not have a bank account.
Listen,
We're
Listen,
trying to
this is
slide a
beautiful.
note right
Let
now.
me tell you how all this ties.
What that note say?
What's that
Let me tell you
note?
how all this
What's
ties
on
into
that
Bitcoin.
note?
Exactly.
What's on that note? But
You got to read it to find out.
If she reads the note and check his ID and she can see what's in his account, and I'm sure he had way more than 12 stacks in his account, that's not a lot to like. That's
No,
not a big ask for the
She
bank.
did say she saw the money was in the account, but it flagged or something.
You're
But
not
you
helping
still
her.
don't call the
No, I
police
think it was over
Flag was because it was over
because it was over
My question
$10,000.
After a certain amount. Go ahead.
But my question is, why is a customer like Ryan Coogler having his accounts flagged? Because there's different types of accounts for different people. And again, I worked at the bank years ago, so it has changed. They should not have been. That's to me, that was the bigger question. Why are they flagging account again? 10 stacks, over 10, 12. That's not a lot.
But it is a lot though. 10,000 is the suspicious activity
Yeah,
report threshold. That's kind of banking standard. So that didn't have anything to do with
That
him.
is real.
Yeah. So that makes sense.
I know anything over 10,000.
But it's
Right,
not
and
called a
when you
police.
Really, anything over 9,999.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. And
It ain't called the police. I don't know what this
The
is. Kind of,
manager.
and I got your ID right here. I can read what your name is. Even if she doesn't know who he is, at least you can say, oh, this face matches this person on this ID. From
But she couldn't see his face. He had a mask on.
I could have asked him to remove his mask though.
But
In the
listen,
video, you could see he had a mask on and we could tell who he was.
I knew he was.
The
So,
ATM don't do all
also-
that. The ATM
So
don't do
also-
all that, right? The
But
ATM
also-
don't ask for
Yeah,
face
go ahead, Miss Kimberly.
verification. It asks me for my card and my PIN number, and I can pull up my money.
So the
I'm
other
not going
thing
to any
that-
bank.
The ATM ain't never called the
I don't rock
police
the
on a
bank
brother.
card.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but also
True.
we're speaking. This is this lady's job. She's not making pizza. She's not dropping fries. It is her job to do financial transactions. She could have looked at that account and saw the average deposits, balances, etc., and knew that she was speaking to a premium customer. I would like to believe that, right? When you look at a Ryan Coogler, you would just believe, and I know it's an assumption, but you would believe just by looking at his transactions. This is a different kind of customer. So to me, to be that highly sensitive and reactionary was ridiculous. And for her to say she's nervous, well, she's in the wrong business. To me, it's a customer service business. So not only is this a training issue, she should reassess her life and what she's doing.
She got a.
well, hold on real quick. While we reassessing lives, let's change somebody's life. Hold on 1 second. Here we go.
What a segue. What a segue.
Don't give them a note.
Don't give them a note. So as we can see, everybody, the next number is 525. Y'all see on my random number chart, it's 525. Let's move on to the next one. No, I'm sorry.
Wait, no.
It's 903. I'm sorry, 903. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, this is funny. And I got a very serious question to ask before we get that conversation going again.
Write it down.
Very, very serious question to ask. Write it down on a note.
Write it down on a note and give it to us.
Oh my gosh. All right, we got a couple more seconds left. And IBFIS, yeah. Let's give them a round of applause.
Woohoo!
That was for y'all waiting so late to clap. IBFIS. So listen, I have a question. Somebody hit me up in the back channels and asked, was his nanny's name Diamond or Sunshine? I don't know why they was asking that.
You know what? It doesn't even matter.
It was worth $12,000.
He can do whatever he wants to do with his money.
I agree.
Freedom.
Also,
I agree.
What you said, Charlene, even the point that you're saying that after $10,000, it's marked, right? It's
That's right.
Activity.
Suspicious
activity. That doesn't even make sense to me because it's my money. Why is it suspicious that I want my money?
Well, it's
That's
bank.
suspicious.
It's
I think it's
bank
suspicious.
protocol. Yeah.
I think it's suspicious that I can't get it. I think that's suspicious. Who do I call for that? You know what I'm saying? Can I call the police on y'all? Because I want my money.
Well,
And does that 10,000 adjust to inflation?
Bank Secrecy Act compliance regulation. But the thing is like it was a failure of protocol and management. Like that, even if the frontline employee made a mistake, the manager should have swooped in with a higher level of decision-making ability. It made
Precisely.
It don't take high level decision ability.
No, that fool was like, we should call police.
Right. Right. And the police
gonna send her
didn't
back
even
out
handle
there?
him with dignity.
What, the manager should be on, full blast.
Full
Right.
blast.
Like that
I
dude,
agree.
like how he not gonna go out there. He should be like, you know what, Lakeisha, let me step in here.
Yeah.
Because clearly you're shaking. I'm gonna go ahead and take over this transaction.
Let me go ahead and read this note for you because this is I got you.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys listened to, there was a video about the police officer when they detained him and they were explaining their protocol. It was horrible. Like they were telling him what he should have done.
Too.
Right. They were telling him what he should have done to withdraw money from his bank account, how he should have handled it. No.
I have a question, Charlene. Does the police that you know of, do they have training in bank protocol? I'm wondering where he was getting his education from as to how this transaction should have went. And I'm wondering if they have actually, if from what you know, if they've expanded police training to include bank withdrawals and deposit protocol. I mean, just fill me in. Maybe I missed that.
That's a good question, Ms. Kim. I don't know the answer to that. But what I do know is like when they do call the police, there's usually a precedent. You know what I mean? Because they were brought in. We heard the 911 call. They asked, does he have any weapons? The lady was like, no, but I'm afraid. So, you know, she gave clues to the police officer, to the 911 dispatch to send somebody. So in this case, it's not really on the police, right? They were asked to come. And when they show up, unfortunately or fortunately, they're supposed to protect and serve. The breakdown was the bank manager. They should have done a better job of assessing the situation and making a better decision. And there's going to be a really big lawsuit. So I feel very, 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 I don't feel sorry, but there should be a lawsuit to rectify this because somebody
Absolutely. I feel traumatized by even having to hear it myself. Feeling like it should be a class action.
Oh yeah.
So the thing I can't understand is like the police show up, right? Why the first thing they do is get behind them and pull out their gun? Even ask the dude no question. They felt like they was in danger.
Yeah, because he got vibranium. What do you mean?
But you remember the context of how they were brought in the situation.
Like you could come in and say
somebody. They made it seem like it was a very high risk, high stress situation.
I mean, you had a frontline employee and a bank manager confirming that a bank robbery is in progress.
But only they didn't confirm that though.
That's really messed up.
I don't like either one of those centralized systems. So.
If she felt like she was really in danger, there's a button she can push without having to call anybody. She can press
pushed it though.
So
she did. It was the silent alarm.
Wow.
She did press the silent alarm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She was wild.
So she really felt in danger. Right. She really felt in danger.
She's in the wrong profession.
But why did she feel in danger again? Where did the danger part come?
Because you see the court doing, he slid her a note that said, "Please don't count my money out loud."
I don't understand why he didn't go to the manager's office or something.
The whole thing.
Why he didn't go to one of the desks?
It don't matter. He did nothing wrong.
No, he did not. No, he did nothing wrong.
The whole thing could have been prevented if she read the note, if she looked at his account, and
I agree.
When I saw her interview, she said she was scared, she was nervous for her and her unborn baby.
And that's the same. That's the same thing that police say when they shoot somebody. Those are the exact same words that they say when they shoot somebody.
True.
That is the
say that, Corbin.
And so now it just puts us in the mindset, okay, this is something else I gotta be aware of. It used to be scared, you know what I'm saying, just driving the car, but now I gotta fear for my life going into a bank, getting my money out. You know what I'm saying? It sounds trivial, but that's exactly what happened, and that's what it is. She went in there he did nothing wrong at all.
Corey, but think, if he had just had Bitcoin and paid his nanny in Bitcoin, he would not have to worry about any of this. And speaking of Bitcoin, I think we have another winner.
Your segues are questionable.
But effective.
So, 525 is the next winner of it. 525, and let's go to the charts and find out who that is. Oh, this one was pretty fast. I found it already. And the winner is Pay Genius 305. Pay
Nice.
Genius 305.
305.
Round of
But,
applause.
but now we paying Genius 1 million Satoshi, right? Not 305.
Yeah.
Pay Genius 1 million Satoshi.
Yeah. Pay Genius 1 million.
Congratulations, Pay Genius 305.
Let's see. Pay Genius 305. Hey, y'all, what do y'all think about us doing Satoshi Millionaire like this in a live format?
This would be dope.
I love
Yeah, this
that.
is the
I think we
dopest.
need to bring the
I'm
winners
down.
up on the live.
Yeah, they gonna
Yeah.
have to
That
come
part.
to Studio.
Yeah, we want them to scream like they're on The Price is Right.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. Yes.
Right now, I'm going to go to Center Square. Center Square. Do you have a comment?
Oh yeah. That was a good show.
All right, look, Pay Genius getting paid right there, y'all.
Nice.
Pay Genius 305. People in the comments are like, Lamar, we tired of hearing about Ryan Coogler. Go on and get this money out here to these people.
Yeah, someone said get back to Bitcoin.
Oh man, I'm gonna let you know. Just by the comments alone, I know what culture you in. I know who's saying that. I know what type of person you are.
They probably worked at that bank.
And let's just say you didn't come. Your people didn't come from the Caucasus Mountains. Let's just say that. All right, 91. So 92 is who it is. Let's see. Let's see. 92. All right, here we go. I gotta look it up again. Let me go see. Let me see if I can find it. Oh. Oh, nope, that's not right.
That's music.
And the winner is Got Music. Got Music. Shout out to Got Music. You got 1 million Satoshis. Got Music. 1 million Satoshis. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna knock off several of these real quick just so we can go ahead and get it going. But real talk, when I did say that, I was having fun and playing a little bit, but that is true. Like Ryan Coogler would not have to worry about any of this if he had used Bitcoin. And speaking of that, one of our moderators up here right now, Corey, you use Bitcoin internationally, don't you? Like, could you talk about that a little bit for the people out there?
Yes, I can. Once send a text message. Yes, I use Bitcoin internationally. One of the things that I do love about Bitcoin is that it has no barriers. I can send it overseas. I can send it anywhere in the world as long as the person that I'm sending it to has a Bitcoin address. And again, I don't need third-party permission. I don't need to slip anybody note. I don't have to worry about any kind of third checks or anything like that, because Bitcoin is borderless and it does not require permission from a third party.
Yeah, I think that is so powerful, because think about it. He couldn't get his own money out of his own account to pay somebody who did work for him, right?
So can I add this?
Go ahead. Yeah, add to it.
So another thing too that's important too, I know we say, I don't want to say Bitcoin fixes this, but when we go to, he wouldn't have had a problem if he had Bitcoin. If somebody has Bitcoin, you still have to be able to hold your keys, you know what I'm saying? Because there could be a future where somebody has Bitcoin and they still have to go to a bank to ask for permission to withdraw their Bitcoin, because the bank has their keys, you know what I'm saying? So the bank is still in control of that. So I think, again, we have to push the access. Having Bitcoin is not enough, but self-custodying your Bitcoin and taking care of it is the process that you need to go with as well.
Right. That's huge. That's huge. So I went while you were talking, Corey, and I went to go look up the next one, which is at 636, and I found it already. So let's just get right to it. That winner is Millier Rock J. I think it was.
Did they not get the money? What was that sound effect for?
I think it's because I messed up the name.
Oh,
I messed up the name. What's up, Opulent 314? I seen you been waiting down there in the audience, man. What's going on? Welcome.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Man,
You just
tuning
wanted to
in.
hop on?
Man, trying to get
Just
the
tuning
next.
in.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. I was invited, so I'm just here tuning in.
Got you. Who invited you? Are you in Clubhouse?
Yes.
Oh, got you. You saw the link up at the top. Yeah, that's why I was telling CJ, the smart guy, to hurry up and hop in because I knew a lot of people was gonna jump in. Well, nice to have you, my good brother. Nice to have you. Hey, Corey, is Heritage still here, y'all? Yeah, he just came back.
Definitely, man. I'm here.
Yeah, Heritage just came back. Heritage, Corey, what country is it that you send this money to?
Who's asking? What do you mean?
Oh, never mind. I'm gonna leave it alone. I just was gonna try to tie you and Heritage together in a way, but
but yeah,
somebody got their phone on. I got to cut that down. Whoever got the Clubhouse, cut that down.
Contractors in Nigeria, so Lagos, and for sure.
You said?
Say again. Near fact, I don't know what that is.
So I can
Nigeria,
jump in here. Yeah. I think you were saying you had contractors in Lagos, right, Corey?
Yes.
Yeah. No, and I do too. So I think so I'm kind of very much with you, Corey. The illustrator of my book is based in Lagos, and I paid him in Bitcoin. And you think about it, I'm here in Washington, D.C. Lagos is 6,000 miles away, and I paid him in 4 minutes. And I could not have done that with any other payment vehicle. So, I mean, that's the power of Bitcoin. That means he didn't have to go to a bank. He didn't have to go anywhere. We verified the transaction online and it was perfect. That's the power. You guys have traveled everywhere. You know how annoying it is to change money, depending on where you're changing money at the airport versus some bank, you might be paying crazy exchange rates. But if you're paying in Bitcoin, you don't have to do any of that. And so it just simplifies your life and it allows you to pay people more efficiently. And that's what it's all about.
Yes, buttressing that point, I think you're absolutely right. When you paid your client in Nigeria and it's reflected in 4 minutes, that's like you spending Bitcoins there, and you wouldn't have been able to do that with any legacy or traditional payment. It's actually going to take about 3 to 4 days. Probably you're using wire transfer and so. But then I've been able to make transactions in the United States with Bitcoin as well, especially when I was trying to purchase some things online. And I think I used the Lightning Network then, the Bitcoin second layer, and it was very, very fast. The transaction was instant, and you know what that means. Even presently, there's an issue going on in Nigeria in terms of the amount you can spend internationally. It was previously about $100, and now it was reduced to $20. Imagine you have money, you can't even spend it. That's what it means. But with Bitcoin, it fixes all this, and you've been able to have control over your money. I have money, I can't spend it. That's how what it is. But with Bitcoin, there's always a solution to get.
So listen, you guys, I'm on to the next one. 441. Can everybody see it? And then let's go. And the winner is Royal Lux 1. Royal Lux 1.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So Royal Lux 1. So to keep this thing rolling, because y'all know I got to do this work in the background. Miss Charlene, can you talk about some of the power? Because in the book, I can't even say it, Bitcoin and the American Dream, which I'm gonna drop down here real quick. In the book, Bitcoin and the American Dream, we talk about how Bitcoin can be used for social justice. Can you talk a little bit about that while I get this gentleman paid? And the last
Yeah,
person was Millie Rock J. It was Millie Rock J. But yeah, can you talk about that a little bit?
absolutely. Thanks, Lamar. And so, guys, if you don't know what we're talking about, the Bitcoin and the American Dream book is a book that was written late last year by 8 Bitcoin advocates. And the goal of that book is for it to be a blueprint for elected leaders to make better decisions as they create legislation for Bitcoin. So we have this pretty cool chapter in that book called Chapter 4, Bitcoin as a tool for social justice. And we just make the case about how Bitcoin allows Black people and other people of color to build generational wealth. And that's wealth that we have not been able to build in the past, right? If you know our history, we know that this country was built with a legacy of oppression and slavery, right? And because of that, that created a system where we were property and we didn't have the chance to gain property. We didn't have property rights and we couldn't build wealth. That plus our banking system actually has unfortunately also had a foundation of discriminatory laws and predatory practices that just created all these barriers that have created this wealth gap that we have today. But Bitcoin offers us an alternate path. It allows us to build wealth. It gives us access to a system of financial services that doesn't have the gatekeepers. It doesn't have the barriers of our legacy financial system. And it just allows us to take control of our assets, right? There's no issues with property rights when it comes to Bitcoin. Corey made that point about holding your private keys. When you have your private keys, you don't have to go to the bank to ask to get your money. You don't have to go to the bank to ask when you can send your money. And you absolutely can take control and make sure your money stays in your family over time. So that's why Bitcoin is so important to Black folk, because we are just at an incredible moment of time to build wealth in a way we've never had the ability to do before. And it's important that we get that message out to all of us, because mass adoption is the way we get there. And we have a chance to finally close some gaps that have been put in practice by design. And it doesn't have to be that way. I'll land my plane right there.
Perfect. I think we got the next one. And look, I'm gonna tell everybody, when it's a random number generator, right? Random means random, so it could all be up in the top part. It does nothing. It don't mean it's gonna be evenly distributed. Random is actually random. So I saw somebody talking about that over in the comments, and that's what random is. Random is just random. So the next one is 103. The person at 103 is, let's see. D1881. D1881. I'm sending you your million.
Bingo.
All right. Bingo is there. I know it sounds like bingo. D1881.
Hey, Lamar, somebody did
Yo,
ask.
what's up, Doc?
Somebody did ask a question that said that he's not saying the exact number that's on the screen.
Yeah, I added. Remember, that's what I said. I had to add one to it.
Yeah,
because my top line, it's a spreadsheet. So my very top line is the heading.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, exactly. It's like cash tag. So,
but you are doing that. You're doing that for every number, so that they don't feel that you.
Yeah, so everybody knows. Yeah,
exactly.
Yep, exactly. Because otherwise, it would have left somebody out. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't do that, or if number one came up as a random number, like who gets it at that point? You know what I mean? So we had to add one to everything. So this next person, I'm sending it right now. If everybody sees, I got to put my fingerprint in. If everybody sees, I'm sending it to this gentleman. Matter of fact, I think, to be honest, based on the names, and I don't know everybody's names, I think he's actually the first male that actually got one. All the rest of them were females.
Hey.
Yeah, all the rest of them were females.
I feel like BBB is mostly females.
If that's how they choose that. No, but female and male are actually scientific terms, Corey. Like those are scientific terms. Yeah,
that's why I stay out of that conversation, because I'm still learning.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Gender is a thing that can be fluid, right? Gender is about social constructs and things like that. Male and female actually means, can you produce the gametes, right? either over like you can produce eggs or sperm. You get me?
That's it.
Yeah, you good on that?
Him, her, them, she, all of those pronouns, right?
Yeah. It's different.
I was gonna say.
I mean, it just
that, but
it is different.
It probably doesn't.
Yeah, gender in today's sense is way different than like sex. Sex is a scientific thing. All right, so let's see, 629, and that's your anatomy update for today. Now we doing health and everything on this bad boy today. I can't believe y'all done sat here and said Ryan Coogler. I can't believe y'all said that earlier. If y'all go back and rewind, y'all see that all these people up here are against Ryan Coogler, and they think that he was giving that money to a stripper. That's what they said. I didn't say that. Check back.
That is not true.
Earlier,
we did not say that.
We don't know the name of the.
We said that he can do whatever he wants with his money.
Do what you want with your money. Right. That's the facts right there. That's right. That's the facts. So I went to the next one, 629, and I'm gonna just go on and put it up. Let's see.
Okay.
Miss Red Lady. That's what I like. I like that. Matter of fact, he was giving that 12,000 to Miss Red Lady.
Stop it. You need to stop. You need to stop. See, why are you even planting those seeds?
It always tells me when my jokes are awful.
When
It tells me.
you plant seeds, they grow. Let's not let that grow. Why? No. He was giving.
No, they don't always grow. It depends on the ground, Miss Charlene. Like the ground might not be fertile. They might know that Lamar is messing around. Miss Red, I almost gave it to Miss Lady Red. Boy, she would probably be like, "Where is this money coming from?"
No,
from Ryan Coogler.
From Ryan Coogler.
Charlene gonna beat us up.
I'm not laughing at any of this because when he win that lawsuit, I want to be able to come to the real Wakanda. So I just want to go on record that I am not laughing.
Somebody put that comment in the chat, and they're absolutely right.
When
Ryan gets that settlement, he will be able to build Wakanda.
Absolutely.
I hope he don't have to go to the bank to get the money though.
No, he's Corey.
That's a good one, Corey.
That's a good one.
We're gonna make sure that settlement is in Bitcoin for sure.
You think 12,000 is a lot? I need to pull out $56 million. Why pull up?
Yeah, don't pass no note to the teller, even if you think she's pretty.
But that much money, he can walk straight to the vault.
Jacoby.
I feel like there was a real case where it was a dude who got a settlement for discrimination, went to the bank, and then they wouldn't let him cash it in, and he sued the bank also. I promise you, I feel like I saw that earlier. It was like maybe a year or two ago.
You know what I would about it.
I would not be surprised.
Real problems, we're just getting over it through laughter. That's all. No, nothing else. That's it. It's trauma that we're just laughing.
That's all we can do is laugh.
That's what we do as a people.
That's right. That's how
at
we
least
make
we're
it.
offering solutions too.
Yeah, exactly.
That is true.
All right. For the last but not least. And then I got some more great news for everybody. For the last but definitely not least.
What?
Oh, you know what?
Corey.
Corey's crazy.
He's cracking me up.
Melody Carr Winston. Melody Carr Winston, she's the last. All women. I love it.
That wasn't even dramatic as the other ones. There was no lead in.
Yeah, because
Congratulations, Melody Carr.
The thing is, she had her whole government name on her.
Whole name.
She had to wait. She had to wait till 12 o'clock to get that.
Her cousin them gonna be calling her. So you a millionaire now, huh? When am I gonna get mine?
She probably logged on at 11 a.m. Had to wait an hour.
Let me borrow some satoshis.
So listen, I'm looking down here in the there goes Ed Willie. I'm looking down here and I see some people down here. will you please, if you want to jump up, please share your video, and I'll bring you up. People who want to come up, y'all might have questions or whatever. So let's see.
Shout out to Kimberly Booker. That profile picture is everything. She always got a smile on her
Yes.
face, even when she's freezing.
Yeah, she does look like an ice cube. Pretty ice cube.
Oh, look at that. A pretty ice cube. Boy, the levels that people will go to. A pretty ice cube. I ain't even recognize. Y'all didn't let me know that I ain't have no more light.
You are the light.
Hey! Say that, brother. Say that. All right,
This
so look,
little
check
light
this
of
out.
mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Ebo Satoshi Nakamoto.
I'm glad you're an accountant and you ain't singing nothing, CJ. Oh. You need to have that. You need to have that voice under a bushel, for real.
Man, look, I just need me some auto
He
tune.
hasn't
I'll
had
be
his
all right.
tea this morning.
He ain't had his tea. That's what it is. I'm just
Some T-Pain auto tune. I'll be all
Listen,
right.
this has been awesome. It has been amazing. But I just want to let y'all know, I got some other great news. The Bitcoin conference this year in Miami, Florida, is giving me 100 tickets to give to Black Bitcoin Billionaire members.
Woo!
Yeah, I think I deserve this. 100 tickets.
I think it deserves this awkward silence.
Hey, look, man, I don't have a producer over here. This is all in one person. All right, I'm producing and trying to lead the show, Corey Marshall.
Gotcha.
So, listen. But no, it's amazing. We got 100 tickets. So this is what I want y'all to do. Head over to blackbitcoinbillionaire.com. And the only way you're going to have access to this is you have to have ordered a piece of merch from the Black Bitcoin Billionaire in the last year. Because what we trying to do is support those that support us. Like real talk. So that's the criteria. But what I want you to do is go to blackbitcoinbillionaire.com, and later on today, once you sign up and subscribe, you'll get an email. Everybody will get an email that basically tells you how to sign up on the lottery list. So anyone, what'll happen is the list of emails that I get from that, I'm going to check those against the people that are on the merch site who bought something. If there are extras left over, you will be a part of that lottery, and it will be first come, first serve. I'm not going to go through and do no random picks, none of that kind of stuff. If you sign up more than once on this form that I'm going to put out there, you will be disqualified. There was a person that signed up 12 times on this giveaway form. Like, it ain't going to help you because I take them all and put them into, I only find unique addresses or unique names, right? But go to blackbitcoinbillionaire.com. Let me put that down there. Go to blackbitcoinbillionaire.com. I'll put that at the bottom of the
Also, be sure that you're going to Miami. Don't just sign up to get the tickets just to get the tickets. Say? Make sure that you're going to Miami.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not trying.
Yeah,
to
go to blackbitcoinbillionaire.com. Subscribe. Yeah, subscribe to what we're doing, and you'll get an email later on today. I'm gonna try to get it out probably 6, 7, 8-ish Eastern time, giving everybody a chance to like go on there. Because what's gonna happen is you'll go in, you'll sign up, you'll get them, and then what I'll do is I'll take that list of individuals, match them up, and then if you get a ticket, you will get an email from the conference. So don't hit me back. Don't hit me back like, Ma, did I win? Listen. If you are one of the participants or one of the people who has it, if you were one of the people that get the actual ticket, you will get an email from the conference telling you about your ticket, okay? So shout out to the Bitcoin conference in Miami. And guess what? We're going to have a special presentation sometime this week as well. We'll tell you about that through blackbitcoinbillionaire.com. As you can see, that's our communication place. We'll tell you about it through there. We're going to talk about what we're doing in Miami. Because we are going to be doing some stuff in Miami. Yeah. So some people like to party. Some people like to have, barbecues. We're gonna try to do a little bit of everything, to be honest with you.
I like
So
to
be on
sit
the
in the
lookout for
corner and
that.
read.
Lamar, can you tell them how much that ticket costs? Because y'all need to know how much of a value that y'all are getting.
Yeah.
This Bitcoin Miami
This is
ticket is hot right now.
It's $1,000. This is $1,000 ticket.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, and they keep going up. That's the crazy part. So it's $1,000 ticket. They are giving it away, 100 of those away to us for free. Shout out to my people over at Bitcoin Inc. We have a good relationship with them. I've had a relationship with that family for a very long time. Shout out to them. And here's the thing. Let me not miss this. Okay, this is what it's called when you're intentional. This is what I always say. A lot of times we get left out of things in a marginalized community because people aren't intentional. It's not because they discriminate. It's not because they don't care about us. A lot of times they're just not thinking because we are marginalized. That's the whole point. So the only way to actually affect the marginalized community is you have to be intentional. You have to say, you know what? I am going to intentionally try to help or support a certain community. So shout out to them for the $100,000 value gift. There are going to be over 40,000 people at this event. Like, there are going to be over 40,000 people that they've already, and there's a music festival as well. Be on the lookout for that too. I might have some special tickets for that too, but I'm not gonna say it like I got them. Just know that potentially some people may be able to also win some Music Fest tickets as well, which allow you to go to this music festival with Run the Jewels, Logic, and a bunch of other amazing performances will be had. So I appreciate all of you. But you know what? There was a young lady that came into our room this morning. And y'all know I do this from time to time. She came into our Clubhouse room this morning, but she won't show a video. We need a video, Miss Malika, because I want to bring you on stage because you came in, you were brand new, you came in talking about the Lightning Network, and then you even joined this. So can I bring you up, Miss Malika? I'm gonna bring her up.
Yes, you sure
Let's see if we
can.
can bring Miss Malika to the broadcast.
Hi, Miss Malika.
How you doing, Miss
Hey.
Malika?
Hi, I'm okay.
So is this the same Malika that came in asking about Lightning?
It is.
It is. Well, Miss Malika, I saw you had your party hat on in Clubhouse, which means you're brand new. And we used to do a thing in the Black Bitcoin Billionaire where we took brand new people and we took care of them, right? We used to give them a little bit of Bitcoin. So you know what I'm gonna do, Miss Malika? I'm gonna make you a Satoshi Millionaire right now.
Miss Malika, we can't see your face. Can you turn the light in your face?
She said, "Turn where the light's on your face."
Yeah, to the lights in your face. Like, can you face the window?
Face the window.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, is that better?
There you go.
That's better.
Okay, sorry about that.
Oh, but now you gotta move your.
Oh my goodness.
You fine, you fine. See, Miss Charlene, Miss Malika, you fine.
Okay.
Listen.
Oh no,
But you the one I was talking to, right, Miss Malika?
Nice.
Yes, I am.
You the one I was talking to.
Oh my goodness.
Did anything y'all see this?
Yeah.
Yeah, we see the numbers again.
That was odd.
That was strange.
A random number screen. That's what we see.
But Miss Malika,
still here though.
Yeah, Miss Malika, just make sure she's sure. Miss Malika, I'm going to hit you up on Clubhouse real quick so you can give me your cash tag, okay? But I definitely want to make you a Satoshi. I want to make you a Satoshi Millionaire today.
Miss Malika, your hand is over the camera. There we go.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make you a Satoshi because listen, I appreciated all the questions. You're brand new, and it just happened to be one of those days for me. So I'm gonna send you 1,000,000 Satoshis outside of the Cash App stuff. This is from the Black Bitcoin Billionaires. Like, thanks for coming in. Thanks for joining the club. You came up, asked an amazing question this morning. We love people who are participating. So thank you very, very much. And then make sure you give me your cash tag and I'll send you that million, okay?
Okay, I will do it.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, good seeing you. And then the man Opulent who came up as well, who showed his video, I was gonna take care of him too, but I don't see him no more. So I'm gonna have to catch him on the flip side. I'm gonna have to catch him on the flip side. So listen. Oh yeah, everybody gonna show up now. It's like you already know what time it is. Everybody clicking the link real quick. But seriously, you guys, go to blackbitcoinbillionaire.com, sign up, subscribe so you can get more information about what we're doing. This is always the time of year. There's a lot of giveaways going on. We do a lot of stuff. We're trying to continue to grow the network. We're trying to continue to grow the people that are understanding and getting educated about Bitcoin and how it can actually change our lives. So just make sure y'all join in. This has been a fun show, man. What y'all think? Was this a good one?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Look, Miss Malika said, "Yeah, it was."
Miss Malika, you winning this week.
Shout out to Ryan
Winning
Coogler.
on a Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Ryan Coogler, man. We love you, bro. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Come on,
make sure you consult us on the next Wakanda, on the next Black
The
Panther.
settlement terms. On the
so we can get we want to work with you.
After
we want
that
to work
payment
with you,
in
Ryan
Bitcoin.
Coogler.
Yes.
And we don't care if your nanny's name is Diamond. We don't care. All right, man. Without further ado, man, let's get out of here.
Charlene look mad.
Okay, thank you.
Bye, you guys.
Yeah, this has been the Genesis Block. This Monday, March the 14th, we have made 11 people Satoshi Millionaires today. And we will say thank you to Cash App. Shout out to Breakfast Club. Shout out to Wealth Wednesdays with Stacey, Tisdale, and Angela Yee. Everybody who made this possible. Thank you guys very much. And make sure you come back and join us next week on the Genesis Block. We always having a good time. Come through the Black Bitcoin Billionaire Clubhouse room because you can come find wake up in the morning with Bitcoin, Crypto Virgin Hour. And like I always say, live love, love life. If you live love, you'll love your life. See y'all